Hello, friends. I hope today finds you with faith in your heart and hope in your eyes. Let me start with this. Have you ever lost the keys to something important? It's a terrible feeling, being locked out, unable to access what you need. But here's the good news. When it comes to death and the grave, Jesus holds the key. Welcome to day 5 of our Because He Lives series. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Let's keep growing together as we journey through the power and purpose of His resurrection. Now let's read Revelation chapter 1 verse 18, which says, I am the living one. I was dead, and now look, I am alive forever and ever, and I hold the keys of death and Hades. These are the words of Jesus to John in the book of Revelations, words that thunder with authority and comfort. Jesus is saying, I am not just someone who came back to life. I am life. I conquered death. I hold the keys. To hold the keys means to have full authority. It means the enemy doesn't call the shots anymore. Jesus does. The grave has no power because the one who overcame it has the final say. Now let's look back at Jesus' resurrection in Matthew chapter 28. When the stone was rolled away and Jesus walked out of the tomb, it wasn't just a moment, it was a statement. Death is defeated, hell is overcome, and the King is alive. And from that moment on, anyone who believes in Him no longer fears death, because the one we follow has the keys. He opens doors no one can shut, and He has secured our eternal future. Here are 3 action points to live in the truth today. First, stop giving fear the authority. Fear doesn't hold the keys. Jesus does. Trust His victory over your circumstances. Next, proclaim who Jesus is. He is not just a good teacher or healer. He is the living one, risen forever. Third and last, walk in victory. Let His authority lead your choices, your prayers, and your perspective. You're on the side of the one who holds it all. Friends, because Jesus holds the key, you are no longer a prisoner. Not to fear, not to shame, not even to death. He opens the way, and no one can shut it. Please join me in prayer. Jesus, you are the living one, risen and forever. Thank you for holding the keys of death and the grave. We no longer have to live in fear because you have already overcame it all. Help us to walk in that victory every day. We surrender to your authority and rejoice that you hold the final word. In your powerful name, amen. Amen. Praise God, fam. Before you go, I'd love to know, what does it mean to you that Jesus holds the keys? Share it in the comments. I'd love to celebrate and pray with you. Thank you for joining me on day 5 of Because He Lives series. Tomorrow we'll step into the joy of resurrection morning and the angelic message that changed everything. God bless you, and bye for now.